Yo, wagwan. Tish your boy, Jeton Legendary. It has been a while since we've done a Black Desert photo session, but there's a reason for that. Some new land has hit the world, okay? Now, if I scroll all the way out and then zoom way up here, you can see that there's a whole lot of new stuff going on around here. That's right, peoples. But however you say it, land has hit the block. Now, I got one issue. I have absolutely no clue how you get on the land, but I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know if they got a teleporter there or something. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get up on the land and we're gonna do some photos there. Now, the theme of this is going to be all like Doom and crap, like Doom type stuff. It's a land that's supposed to be like nothing but demons and evil demons and stuff like that. So this is gonna be, we're just gonna be using her for this. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 different outfits. One where we kind of make her look evil, one where we make her look all angelic and whatnot, and then one where she's kind of looking like a demon hunter herself. So as y'all know, she got mad outfits, so I should be able to mix and match some stuff up pretty easily. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, show your people join Legendary Clan Sports and become legendary. I do all things photography, real life, virtual, and sometimes AI. With that being said, let's go. Alrighty, we're gonna need her gear. The problem is, I just never remember where the fuck I put her gear at. I also, one of these days, for the gaming channel or for the Warcraft channel, I need to do a fucking bank cleaning video. Holy crap, I got a lot of bullcrap in my dang bank, man. I don't remember where I'll be putting her gear at. Now, obviously, we're going to a new land. My character here, she might be old as fart because I done had her for the longest, but she's still level 49 at the end of the day, which means damage eating ain't gonna be super easy. I think one of my low-level characters might have her gear. God, dog, dude. Just to keep us from getting one shot while we out there, just in case I run into any dang thing. But I do not see my gear, so we don't have much of a choice. So I doubt we're gonna be able to teleport there yet. But there it is, my good peoples. This was not here before. Alright, this was just like this, all dark, which tells you that's a lot new land they're gonna be adding. Goodness gracious, you got all this, and you got all this. And there's still mad space out here if they wanted to add more. And you know, you could always expand the map too, so my guess is, because I'm not seeing any close roads, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you probably have to do a quest that'll teleport you there. Well, obviously at level 49, we ain't gonna be able to do that. So what I'm about to do is grab my boat, because it's nice and big. We're gonna park up to the side of one of these lanes, and we're gonna get up there manually. Alright? I need to see this zone. I'm the picture guy out here. I need to see this zone, so probably like park up like here somewhere. Matter of fact though, let me switch characters and see who got my dang gear. Okay, my dang dead eye had my gear. Like somebody got my dang gear, god dog. Almost forgot how to open up the what's names. Now, I'm not really seeing any, no one's really saying how the heck you get here, so I'm hoping this ain't gonna be too much of a dang struggle and no dumb crap. Okay, because I have no clue what the heck you supposed to do. Now this gear, as you see I'm adding, it's not really meant for us to kill anything. Obviously, she level 49. She might hit hard if she can ever land a dang hit. The point is just not to die in one hit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just simply not to die in one hit. That's the whole purpose. I'm gonna go to start at Medea. Like that's the closest and safest spot. Yeah, it's just not to die in one hit if we accidentally get in danger. Okay, now that we're here, you look at the map. It says we're right next door. There's just one problem. I was supposed to grab my boat. I didn't. But then I realized I would have to come all the way from Velia to out here, which would have took way longer than what we did now. We'd probably be less than halfway there still. Now, of course, when attempting to swim, we're gonna be leaving our horse out of this. Alright. There's just one issue. Is there a whale there? A whale, I mean? Because if there's not, that means I'd have to do this every time I want to go back there. Because they had one for Ulukita when I first discovered that, but then again, Ulukita is right. Man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video, and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. Right there. It wasn't like a whole full-on travel. It was, you know, it was right here. The problem is, I don't know if this place works the same. I don't know if this place might be instance. Because if it is, I'm about to make a bad move here. Okay? About to make a real bad move. But anything for the swag, right? Let me see. Is that what we're looking for? Is that the land there? That is indeed the landmass. Boy, I don't know what we're about to get into, but here we go. Anything for the swag, right? You know? Now, I could be doing this on my level 61, but she ain't got no swag, alright? Plus, she's not a seasoned character. I don't do high-level characters without it being on season. You feel what I'm saying? People always say, oh, the chances of getting griefed is low, but it still exists, and that's my problem. I ain't trying to get griefed by no losers, you feel me? Ooh, knowledge. But I feel like this was not here before. I've been down here, but I don't remember this actually being a thing. Unless they made it just for now, because you know, with the new map being here and all. I've seen a lot of boats, but I don't see no wharf. I don't know if I want to waste time transporting my boat all the way over here. What is this big fool doing? All right, let's get back to it. Let me go ahead and if it doesn't work, you'll never see this video. If it do, then you'll be watching it. Now, usually with my photo sessions, I usually don't show this much of gameplay because it's all about the photos, but I guess in this instance I probably should, just in case this works. And anybody else who wants to get out here but ain't got it. I mean, I do have a high level. What the heck am I talking about? This would probably be easier if I just did this on my high level. now that I'm thinking about it, this would probably be a million times easier if I just did it on my level 60. In which then, I'm sure it would unlock everything for the rest of your characters, kind of like how this game normally does. But you know, we've made it out here all the way, so we may as well continue doing it this way. Now what I'm trying to figure out is this instanced? Because Black Desert, they don't do it often, but they do sometimes have instanced zones. Alright, and this is what I'm trying to find out real quick. Because if this is instanced and I get teleported back or something, well, that would have been a waste of time, because I could have been on Skyrim doing photos right now, or with my camera doing some photos right now, you know what I'm saying? Instead, attempting to see if we can make it to this island. I don't know why I'm looking at the map. Ooh. See, the main reason why I'm thinking it might be instanced is because, like I said, I've been down here, and I've never not had this pier, so I'm kind of surprised by that. But you notice, anything that's close to the desert, I have it. But then, when you get past, it becomes foggy. So I'm kind of wondering, is this possibly instanced? And we can't be here unless you do the quest. Which I could do. Easily, actually. I have a level 61. You got pretty decent gear and everything. I ain't been on her in a hot minute, so it was decent for its time. But, you know, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good stuff. Let me see here. Where we at? Your beach there. Is this gonna... Okay, this does take us up. Now, the good thing is, Black Desert characters happen to be some of the greatest fucking mountain climbers in all of gaming. Unless the game is legitimately about mountain climbing. Black Desert characters got that mountain climbing stuff on lock. And maybe not that. Or that. You know what I'm saying? They some true mountain scalers. We got her in ski boots, a ski mask, with a dang ski band, and a dang black and gold bikini. And guess what? She climbing like it ain't nothing. Because that is Black Desert physics for you. Boom, there you go. Oh! 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 I thought I was getting attacked. What the heck did I just do? Oh, I used up my I used up my what is it, the black spirit stuff? Uh-oh. That ain't good. I was supposed to put one of those in the bank and I forgot. I think my horse character might still have it. Son of a gun. Okay, we gotta log out real quick. Folks. Alrighty, my horse character did indeed have it. Where the heck did I put it though? Cool little 7-day joint. I was supposed to save this for when I get to leveling up some horses, but at this moment of time, I would say that this is just a little bit more important at the moment. Here you are. I need you right now. I see lions. Oh! Get the fuck away from my horse. Look on you busters, man. Can't catch me, dude. Okay, we're in the Escar Mountains. It's real pretty up here. Some real, Afghan-looking mountains right here. They got the prettiest mountains in the fucking world. If you've never seen them, you need to go see them. Maybe not in person, because, well, that's a long trip. But what I mean is, like, go look up a picture real quick. Ooh! Slow down, son. I see waterfalls and stuff. I think we're here, people. The Escar Mountains. That's water. Gotta be careful here. Trying to figure out at what moment do we actually reach. Okay, that's full on water. Little beach here. I see somebody's boat, so there is a wharf of sorts. These are not enemies, so that's good. But the dang swore to wait. Sir? Right, boom. Okay, so you can indeed boat here. That's the whole point. The point is to boat here. And then I'm guessing at some point, because that's probably almost all of this here, right? You'll be able to, there's more than likely, there's probably a well here. Or there's not, because it's a high level zone. You're probably, you know, supposed to boat here with some peoples, with some buddies and stuff. I guess since we are doing photos, this is a photo session, we can stop, actually, get the horse out the way. We can stop and do some photos real quick. So for those who are new to my photo session videos, the gameplay portions of these videos are never how these are like fully supposed to be, okay? This is just how we're doing this one so that people can see the discovery. For if you yourself, like let's say you are like straight hard 49, like myself, and you don't have any, well, I do have a 60, but you don't have any 60s you can readily use. Now you know how to get here the way I just got here. Or you could just take a boat, which I should have did, but I ain't think about it. Okay, so let's go ahead, and these first couple of shots are gonna be for scenery. If I could move my game to the side, that'd be great. There we go. Keeps resetting for some dang reason. I like this door here. I want to get a picture of that real quick. I just opened up the Windows tab on accident. There we go. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get a bit of zoom out here because that's a little too close. Say right about here. Perfect. And go ahead and steepen that contrast a bit. What the fuck, is that my character? That boy got the afro just like my character, man. Ray Green. I ain't been on that character in a hot minute. My other accounts have been dead for a very long time now. One of these days I need to take the time to log into them. Go ahead and max that out. Get a little bit of angle into that too. It's been a hot minute since I've done some scenery photo shoots. And since we are here on new land, we may as well make it happen. Now, if you were specifically here to see the character, that will happen shortly as we pass through those, what's names, trust and believe. That's the majority of what I do. If it ain't real life stuff, it's my characters, because, well, what can I say? I make great looking characters, you know? And boom. What? Oh, I'm gonna say, why did it move to the side? It didn't capture it that way. Now, whenever you're doing scenery shots, to me, I don't like to use too much contrast when it comes to characters and vehicles, because then that darkens the characters and the vehicles too much where it makes it ugly. However, for scenery purposes, it's the best. It sharpens the edges of mountains, makes the grasses more vivid. It's the best way to do it, in my personal opinion. There's a lot of Black and Arabic characters I've noticed. What land is this? Is it African soil? Go ahead and snap that right there. See how much more vivid everything looks like this? Contrast is beautiful when it comes to scenery. It's pretty good when it comes to peoples. It's a little too much depending on vehicles, because vehicles have lots of corners and lots of shapes and lots of shadow areas and whatnot. You don't really want to catch those with too much contrast, because then everything's going to be dark and you can't see it properly. This is pretty though. This is the one thing I always loved about Black Desert. It may not be one of my main games I do photos with, but I do use it still fairly dang often because it's just so dang good with scenery. It has absolutely immaculate graphics. Now see, like what I was saying right now, because of the shadows on the boat, you see how much darkness there is. Now imagine that on a car where it's much smaller. That's gonna look a lot more rough, you know what I mean? It's not gonna work quite as well. I just pulled out my sword on accident. Because this boat is nice and big, looks fantastic. What's that? We need 4 more? Where should we go? I guess we can move up the mountain to capture more scenery. Oops. Just earned something? What was that? We ain't earned crap. They showing me guild auction stuff. I don't give a crap about guild auction stuff. Why am I seeing guild auction stuff? I thought I'd cancel that. I thought I turned those notifications off like 5 years ago. Why am I seeing that? And it's not stopping either. It done reset my settings. Alright, let's stop right about here before we go in further. Ooh, look at the purple leaves over there. You know what? This might be a long photo session video. Usually my Black Desert photo session videos are fairly short because the way Black Desert works is kind of easy to get stuff done. But I didn't know there was going to be a whole selection of land beforehand that's going to be real pretty and stuff. Look at this. Go ahead, zoom that back out a little bit. Now for Black Desert, when it comes to scenery, or actually not even Black Desert, any game, even in the real world, I like to have, when it comes to scenery, I like to have my field of view way far back so that you can see more. When it comes to vehicles, I like the field of view stupidly close so you can catch the details of your vehicles better. And when it comes to the peoples, usually about 35 will do just well. Oh, I forgot to turn the contrast down. Hold on, delete that last one. Retake, resnap. Like, look how pretty that is, man. Hey, that's the one thing I gotta give Pearl Abyss love on, is they are dang good. Look at that, somebody already fishing. They are dang good at making immaculate looking sceneries. Got somebody fishing right there too. Oh no, those are fake people. I'm gonna say, what the heck? Got tents too? It's probably that person's tent. I've been at this game for 5 years now. I still ain't got a dang tent. I need one of these days I'm gonna grab her one for sure. Just not now. I'm saving up for a vehicular device. By vehicular device, I mean just simply a dang car. I've gone too many years of my life without a vehicle. Mainly because at first I didn't need it. Now I do. I really do, actually. Like, really, really do. So I'm going to college soon, and it just so happens that my one class is 20 miles away. So, with that being said, I don't know about y'all, but I am against the idea of walking 20 miles. Well, technically 40, because it's 20 there and then 20 back. Yeah, me personally, I'm kind of against the idea of that. So, I've been saving up for a whip. I'm going because I'm a dang car head, and I like what I like. But I don't want to go for anything too old, though I would love to. So what I'm doing is I'm going like 85 to 2005 because that's before, in my personal opinion, before cars got real ugly. Alright, that's before cars got real ugly. So saving up for something decent. Oop, messing up. I'm trying to see the building here. Okay, let's do some shots of her here, but let's give her more of a casual fit for now because we're gonna use this outfit for one of the other sets. Well, not this outfit directly, but something similar too. It's still summer, so we're gonna go with the sunny breeze. Give her a little bit of jewels. Let's go with the short haircut because it's summer, you know what I mean? Gotta keep all that hair off your back. It get real warm, you know what I mean? Undergarment, you can't see nothing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Shoes, let's go with the strappy joints. No, let's do the pink ones, but of course we're gonna change the color of them. Yeah, those right there. Let's see, we still got summer going on, so I'm thinking a good, and then we got all this grass. It's real grassy, so maybe like a pastel yellow will look man clean. Something like that. It's all about the colors. We're gonna keep the jewel red though. Make that a pastel yellow, and then make the top part a pastel yellow. Yeah, that's real nice. Real Eastery looking, but also a good summer color too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then the jewels will keep them gold. And glasses, yeah, look at that. She look good. Glasses, we want her to keep the glasses on, or should we take the glasses off? Let's keep the glasses. Gives it that that real, you know what I mean, that real luxurious look. I mean, look at her, she clean right now. She clean. Have her lean up against the wall, you know what I mean? Now this is where we get into the character stuff, okay? Now the one thing I've always had an issue with when it comes to Black Desert's depth of field is it's real picky and choosy on when it wants to work, which I fucking hate that crap because it's like I need it to work right now, but that joint be like, nah, maybe some other time. It's like, but I need that right now. You know what I mean? It's like somebody that owe you money. They keep giving you every excuse of why they can't pay you, but every time you see them, they got something new. You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of crap. It's that type of crap that makes you never lend money ever again type crap, you know? Not speaking from experience, because I'm very I let people know straight off the bat that if you don't get me back, I'll never get you again. One of my sisters learned that the hard way. I know somebody might be thinking, dang, your own sister? Hey, there's trials and rules and tribulations and terminations to this stuff. Now that I had a valid reason. I had a valid reason for that one. She was asking my sister, my other sister, to babysit her kids, right? Our nephews, and like, you know, that's your grandkid, your nephews and whatnot. And it's like, okay, but you gotta understand this, right? The kid was heading into them terrible twos. And for those who ain't got no kids or don't know anybody with kids, terrible twos is when the kid starts to get into that attitude phase. And let me tell you, when I say attitude phase, I mean attitude phase. All my peoples who got kids or deal with kids, y'all know. Okay? So now, you going back and forth, right? But you're tolerating it because you're getting paid. Until you don't get paid. And then you don't get paid again. And then you don't get paid again. And then excuses start to arise. Oh, I'll get you because you know I had to do this, and then you were supposed to get double because you didn't get paid last time. And then you don't get paid again. So after who knows how much money backed up, then my sister tried to do that to me, and I was like, well, here's the issue. I know of your tactics, okay? Now, at the time, we were teenagers, too, so keep that in mind. It's not, I wasn't an adult. I was like 17, 18. Man, she was, I ain't gonna lie, she was behind $10, and I was like, nope, not until I get that 10. And like I said, you know, once a kid get into them terrible twos, I'm over here stressing out. over a kid that ain't even mine, dude. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't got no dang kids. And I probably won't anytime soon. So now you out here stressing out and not getting paid. There's you know, there's limits. There's limits out here, peoples. There's limits out here. I'm sure my peoples who babysit before know what I'm talking about. If you ain't never babysit before, you ain't gonna know. If you got kids of your own, you might know what the terrible twos is. But if you know what I mean? If you don't know, you don't know. If you do know, oh man, you know. You gotta watch a kid in a terrible twos and you're not getting paid. As a teenager too, that's what you expect. You're like, okay, well I'm babysitting, so I'm expecting to get paid to be babysitting. That's a kid's job. A babysitting, that's a youngster's job. But then that money stopped coming through, and it's like, okay, I don't know about this job anymore. You know what I'm saying? That money stopped coming by. It's like, yeah, nah, I ain't got you if you ain't got me. You feel me? Let's go to the flowers, the beautiful flowers. I wonder what kind of fish you get out of this dang place. I see that person fishing. I'm kind of interested now too. What types of fish you'd be looking at? Oh, the grass. Move her more into the middle. What kind of fish you might be getting out of this place? I'm wondering. I'll probably end up finding out at some point. Actually, not turned to the side enough. It's facing too forward to the camera. Look at these dudes. They got beards and crap. They be looking, man. These boys swagged up here, wherever this place is. Look at the Jurley. Okay, these boys. Okay, Black Pearl Abyss. I see y'all, man. You're finally giving some love to the brothers. Man. You don't be getting enough love these days. All of our characters usually got braids with no hair in between, which I still to this day don't understand what happened. Why so many developers do that. It's like, you do realize that when you get braids, there has to be hair in between. Otherwise, you can't have braids if you don't have hair in between the braids. Where you getting the hair from? How you braiding a braid with no hair in it? You know what I mean? They finally fixed that crap on GTA. GTA got Rockstar added some braids that almost too many of my characters rock now. I'm not even gonna lie, them braids is clean. It's the if you play GTA, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's the knotless braids. It's a very common hairstyle amongst black women. Okay, knotless. I forgot the actual name because obviously I don't be remembering lady hairstyles, but the braids is clean as fuck. Alright. And that's all my characters ever be rocking these days. All my lady characters. My main two characters, that's all they wear. Avery and Jay. If it wasn't for the simple fact that, you know, you can only have two online characters, some of my offline... Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Some of my offline characters do rock that hairstyle too. Mostly all my black characters. My black female characters. Avery is the only character who is not a black character that rocks the hairstyle. But she looked great in it though. So I was like, alright, this'll work. That crap is clean, dude. I see Pearl Abyss ain't playing. All these they got a lot of black characters here. They got all afros, they got beards and stuff, they clean, they got gold jewelries on and stuff. Them boys clean, okay. Let me see if I can get a full fit. I don't think we did a full fit. Oh, we did one. Actually, we can have her sit on the bridge, actually. That'd be kind of tight. Or is this too tall? Is she too short? No, I ain't gonna lie. I, for sure, thought I accidentally sent her over the edge. I did not mean to make her jump backwards. I kind of forgot you could even jump backwards. I forgot when you make them sit down like that, there's only two poses you can choose from. The full fit, you know what I mean? The pastel yellows. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to capture the full fit here. Somehow she's too tall. Makes no sense because this character is not tall by any means. Little short, chunky lady, alright? And then we're gonna do one more, say right in the middle of this square, and that is a full 10, and we move on to the full part of this place. We shall see. I have not seen very many pictures. I have watched no videos because I wanted to see the whole zone freshly for myself. I didn't want to see no spoilers, no nothing. We gotta fix the depth of field. See, the depth of field, like I said, it works sometimes whenever it feels like it. I think we got it there. Yeah, see, like now it's blurring her too, instead of just the background. So I'm gonna say about 55 should be good. Oh, 55 is not good. She's affected by it too. The depth of field is real picky and choosy on when it wants to work in this game. That's the only downside. Alright, well, I'll edit it myself and put it in place where it needs to be. Because depth of field in this game is extremely choosy. I want the dang whole thing, the background should be blurred, the character should not be. Boom. Alright, boom. Little fit, little saucy fit, couple of pictures. We got some of the area, and we have some for her. Now, we continue to move. Up into the danger zone we go. Which from the looks of it is right where we're headed, so. Now to make sure she got her full set of gear on. Like I said, this ain't gonna be so we could kill anything. This is just so we don't die in one hit. She doesn't have the, she ain't got the hit rate to actually kill crap. Hold on, this valley. I think we moved a little too fast for the last set of pictures. Might have to delete a couple. Add this one instead. Hold on. Hey, look at that. That is gorgeous. Let's go ahead and add a bit of color to that. See, that brings down the depth like crazy, which makes the photo look a trillion times better. Unless we just keep these separate, but I don't know how easily we can do that because they kind of look the same. Let's just do a quick 5 real quick of this valley area here. This is real pretty. Oh, you know, hold on. A little bit of mountain climbing real quick. Like I said, Black Desert characters happen to be some of the greatest mountain climbers of all time. I'm just spamming the button and she just moving. I ain't even making calculated movements here. I just spammed it all the way up to the top. You know what I'm saying? That was some spam jumping right there. To the side here. The contrast should still be low, but we're pretty high, so the fog naturally is going to bring it down a little bit, but that's fine. It still looks great. And if need be, then I'll add a bit of editing to it. That's that volumetric fog right there. You can't really change that on Black Desert. The game I can change that on is Skyrim and Cyberpunk. Oh, now relax. So dilly with that. Okay, turn that angle forward. Oops. Righty. And let's bring the camera down some closer to the water. Actually, I don't like that angle. We go. Okay, actually, yeah, let's move further down. Not a fan of that angle. There's nothing there. We got the 2 buildings from the, or the 1 building that's one side of the mountain. Hold on, where we at? Aha! I knew there'd be a whale. Let's go ahead and enable that real quick. I knew it. Oh, there's an inside. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is Hashashin areas. I'm like, wow, these fools look like my dang character. I see now. We are in the areas of the black folks. That's where we at. Ma'am, I ain't used the potion in who knows how long. Alright. Look where we at. Now we have usage of the whale. Outer. Oh, so there's going to be an inner. That's where, oh, I see it actually. I can see it on the map. Maybe, hold on, look. So we're in the green area, but it gets fiery. You see how there's like little pieces and tinges of orange in here? I see. So we in the good area at the moment. It's gonna get bad, and that's the main part we're looking for. So this is gonna be a pretty long photo session here. That's good. We'll collect some knowledge later though. That'll probably be for the Warcraft channel. Matter of fact, I can actually use, I'm gonna use the intro for both these videos that I used for this, showing how to get here, and then, well, nah, I don't actually, no, that probably not gonna work, because then YouTube will say, oh, someone's copying your content. it's me, and then they'll consider that copy pasting. I'd have to create something new. Or just do what I'm doing now. Hey! There's knowledge everywhere. Holy crap. Alright, let's keep moving though, because this is supposed to be about the photos, so let's get this moving. Oh. It starts pretty dang soon, huh? Hey, hey, hey. Where the fuck are you going? I swear Warcraft has spoiled me so much with its solid state horses versus games that don't have solid state horses. What I mean by that for my non-game playing folks, the horse being solid state in Warcraft means that the horse is connected directly to your character. You cast the horse, your character is the mount. It just looks like they're on top of something. As we're in this game, obviously as you can see, I can jump off my horse. He's his own entity. NPCs will attack him before they attack me because he's lower level. She's level 49, he's level 23. That's the difference. That crap is annoying because stuff like what you just saw, where he just spun around for no dang reason and fell off the side of the dang water, or into the water. Alright, let's get a couple more scenery shots with all these pink flowers. Actually, matter of fact, you know, I was going to do just her for this photo session, but I might do a few for some other characters too. Now that I know that there is indeed a well, and I don't have to run all the way over. Ooh, I just used the Steam button on accident. Run all the way over here again. Okay, for in terms of scenery, that's enough for the grassland. We got 15. We'll keep those ones separate though, because they're different. And for her, depending on what these zones look like, hopefully the boss isn't here now, because I would like to use this castle if possible. And I ain't trying to get mud stumped. Is it broken? Oh, the sky's starting to change. Why'd I get off my horse? Get back on the horse. Oh, that scared me at first. I'm gonna say, oh! Alrighty. There was a reason to be scared. Alright, horsey, you stay right there, because if that dang fool fall and I get killed, mad as fuck. I'm scared to find out if that is actually glass or not. My fool self, it is glass, and you just can't see it that well. But she keep falling. I can feel, yeah, see her leg adjusting. Nah, that's empty. That's open like that. Oh, okay, I'm about to say, God, no, they want you to fucking end up dead, dude. Holy crap. Hey, better to test it out than to just go, you know? Alright, I'm gonna grab my horse then. I mean, we could do photos right here. This is pretty as fuck. This is where we do like the demon hunter looking stuff. This is beautiful. The purple crystals, the bluish purple lava underneath us. Is there enemies here though? Because I'm sure enough just running around like it ain't nothing. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yo, Pearl Abyss with the fucking with the purdy updates. Look at the flow. We're gonna call this one Discovering EDANIA Photo Session. This is purdy. Let me see out the back here. Where does this lead to? Okay, that's the leave. That's the leave on the other side. Okay, we're not gonna do that yet. We're definitely gonna make use of this, and you know what? It's actually perfect because our horse, who is covered in blue fire, will match here perfectly. So, for this area, let's go ahead and get her a set of gear. I'm sorry, I hear stuff? That's the lava. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you don't want to touch that because it's probably gonna hurt quite a bit. Yeah, this is nice. This is real nice. Matter of fact, let's move him real quick. Let's do a couple of, actually, you know what? The last 5 photos we did, those were clean. But, I'm gonna scrap those scenery shots and we're gonna save it for some new ones. Or actually, let me check, because the one I did directly facing the building, that was underneath the mountain, that one I like. I'm gonna keep that one, but I can scrap, this one. I can scrap that one. So let me scrap these 4, scrap this 1, and boom. That makes that better. Actually, real quick, let me rename them. So that way, they'll mesh together better. Alrighty, here we go. I just renamed, so now it's sitting in the perfect spot. And now, I keep opening the Windows button on accident. Here we go. Let's go ahead and zoom that out so we can see everything properly. With that contrast in to really look at that. Yo, Pearl Abyss, man, I gotta give you fools some dang love. This is purdy. Holy crap, man. This might be some of the best looking zones I done seen on Black Desert in a minute. I ain't even gonna lie. This is something special, bruv. And then we're gonna do, once we take the pictures, I'm trying to adjust my seat real quick. Once we take some pictures for the place, then we will capture the character. We're gonna give her a blue looking set. I might change her eye color to something spooky. Be like all some pure black eyes or something. Let me back it up, Get the angle off. Say right there, because those spires are a little too tall, so we're not gonna be able to catch those. You have to be way up here, which looks bad. You kind of want to be able to see more of the road in front of you. Otherwise, it looks a little janky. Not the place itself, of course, but the photo can come out looking a little janky. Boom. Oh, I like this angle. Actually, hold on. Where's those crystals? Go to this side. Or actually, let's get closer to this little shrine here. I didn't notice the shrine. I did not notice the shrine, so... Boom. We'll face this way for this. Oh, that is real nice looking. Hold on. Oh, that's a dang chair. Oh, we gonna use that for her. For sure, we gonna use that. I didn't even realize there was a whole throne there, dude. Okay, actually, that's a little too high up. The angle is not good. There we go. Way better. Look at that. Holy crap, man. I gotta give Pearl Abyss love where there's to be love, where's love to be given. And that is on this prettiest fark building, on this prettiest fark map so far. Even the first half was gorgeous. With all the luscious green grass and whatnot. Looked like we was up in a, you know what I mean, the mountains of Pakistan, but instead of red sand, it was gray with all that luscious green grass they be having up there. Like I said, you ain't never seen the mountains that they be having out there, boy. You're missing out. Especially, I said, boy, my dang lips got stuck. I think I need to give me some water real quick. I ain't had that happen. That. Yeah, I need to grab some water. It's a little warm in here. It is pretty dang hot in here, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I record these photo sessions, I usually have water on standby because it's hot as fuck when I'm doing these. It is what it is. That's all a part of the business. Midtown business, you know what I'm saying? Puma checks just got cleared. Merry Christmas. Or kneel real quick so we can get a little lower. For that. Boom. Okay, let's move back up to the front. What the fuck? If I remember where the heck that it was, how we got here. Which way? I'm saying, which way am I facing? Oh wait, let me call my horse. We're about to go over there on foot. I need my horse. Kyanite. We roll. You know what I'm saying? This place right here is pretty, boy. Oh goodness, look at that downward angle. What the fuck? We just landed on top of the tree. We landed on top of the tree, dude. I didn't even think that was gonna be possible. Oops. I just used up my rage on accident. Not that we could use it on anything here. Be too low. Oh shoot, that's always the funny part about having a decent or high amount of gear on a low level. Is you can't actually use it all that much. You can use it up to like level 57, and after that it's near impossible to land a hit on anything. A lot of times you might not even die, you just can't land a hit, so you need to run because sooner or later they will start to crack your health. And once they do, especially on a Dark Knight at level 49, it's pretty hard to recover. On a Guardian, oh my goodness, you'd be sitting there fighting NPCs forever. You could pull up on some level 62 NPCs and never die. But also, at the same time, never get a kill. Just because of the severe heals that the Guardian has. Wait, this is something? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. We ain't trying to do all that now. Come on now. What'd I just say, boy? We level 49. I ain't fought nothing on this character in ages. I do not know how to play the Dark Knight anymore. If I was on my Guardian, I would see. But on the Dark Knight, boy, I'm rusty as it get. Shoot, I was rusty on the Guardian. Mainly because I ain't killed nothing on this game in forever. This game, to me, is The Sims, but with way better graphics. I wish they would let us have more houses. And some real pretty little characters, alright? That's what this game is. The Sims. I like to make a crap ton of money. Design cool houses. Whenever we can get more. And you know what I really wish they would do? Get that longest quest line requirement off of the Soul Manor. That crap is ridiculous. I was doing it yesterday for 2 hours just to look up and realize that I'm not even halfway through Land of the Morning Light yet. And Soul has about just as many dang quests, dude. That crap is absurd. It's like, I get it. You know, you want to keep the little story, but it's a house. Ain't nobody gonna make you learn and figure out the history if you about to pay up some money for a crib. Okay? At least from what I know. I ain't never heard of it before. You come through with the cash, people come through with the keys. Okay? Now let's think of an outfit here. If we're gonna have her in this castle, she needs to look like this is her castle. But it's also gotta be, you already know, a little saucy, so we're going clearly with the little bikini joint. We need some big gloves, big metal gloves. I said big metal, not little metal. Are all these gloves little as fuck? I'm thinking of the Guardian. The Guardian got big gloves. Too much skin though. Too much skin showing. It's supposed to look like it's mostly armored. That might work. Those might work a little better. Big boots. Now what the heck is this? Dark Knight's definitely got a lot of big boots. So I do like those. If we can't find no big boots. What boots are these? Darkborn, or did it say Dark Thorn? Oh, Darkborn. Okay, we'll come back to those if I can't find nothing else. Okay, I found something else. And then helmet. I kind of want you to be able to see her eyes because her eyes are going to be a big part of this. So let me go ahead and get rid of the glasses. Let's see. What's my most heavily armored headpiece? It's not heavily armored, but it's decent. Might work for what we're looking for. Actually, I think that helmet might do. I think we'll do good with that one. Yeah. Guessing, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's pretty chilly here. I just realized she got chilly air going on. The chilly air breath going on. That sounds horrible. Chilly air breath? That sounds like somebody just got done eating some chili and their breath is nasty. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like that breath kicking on a whole nother level. That sounds like that horrendous breath. Okay, that's good. But do we want to go more of a matte color or shiny color? I like the shine. Shine is nice. And then so we keep the rustic look. Oh, that's the color it already is. Whoops. And same thing for the legs. And then make those the rustic. Wait, what am I doing? I just realized something. We're supposed to be doing blue. The area is blue, not red. Whoops. Hold on, I'm messing up. Kinda forgot here. Kinda forgot the theme. That might be a little too blue, I would say. Yeah, that should work. That's like blue. It's a darker blue, but it's a little too blue. I mean, it's not that blue, but it's noticeable. We don't want it to be that noticeable. Yeah, that's much better. And then her helmet, make that all bronze. Yeah, I like the way it gives it that rustic look. Like she done had this helmet on for a long dang time. Stuck in these ice chambers, wherever the heck we are. I still need to get her that new outfit. I keep forgetting though. And then her appearance. We need to change those eyes. Only available in the safe zone. God, we gotta ride all the way back. Alrighty, let's go ahead and make her look spooky real quick. I'm thinking eye color should do just good. What would she look like if I gave her normal eyes? I kind of forgot her eyes have looked like this for the past who knows how long. I might make her eyes look normal one of these days. That would look a lot better. But anyways, actually we're gonna go with this one. Make it a deeper black so you can really see it. Alright. And then her actual eye, make that a deep black so you can't see it. I don't know why I did that. The whole plan was to make her look as spooky as possible. Kind of forgot about that, you know what I mean? Oh, that's better. See, because if we go full black, you kind of expect that, you know what I mean? Full black is kind of like, alright, you know, that's the generic way to do things. It's like, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? That's not like something special though. I feel like that's gonna be like the main go-to at all times in order to make a character look spooky, is to just simply give them all black eyes. I think I like that one right there. In terms of hair, we can't really see her hair. What tattoo does she got? She ain't got no tattoos on her face. I don't know if we could really change the tattoo on her body. That would make a lot of sense for her to all of a sudden have a completely different tattoo. That looks good though. She looks spooky. Her eyes look crazy. Let me see. Yeah, it look like. I'll say if I could just move to the side here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I like that. Alright, so boom. That should be the way. Let's go ahead and get her back to the temple. And let's get started on her next set of photos. Alright, here we are. Now, how the heck we gonna set this up? Go ahead, clear that real quick. We could definitely use that little circle for something. I think for the most part, we're not really gonna have the horse in there, so let's put him out of the way. Okay, do. What the heck did I just say? I said okie do. I was trying to say okie dokie, but forgot the last part. I mean, there's a lot we could do here. There's a lot we could do here. Shoot, free knowledge. I'll take it. Or, well, I guess not free. Costs energy, but knowledge is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Okay, so for characters, I usually like to go all the way to very close. Usually where depth of field does most of its work, at least. Contrast. You know, because I want to be able to see her eyes a bit, so I'm going to say about 80 should do. Let me see. Okay. A little hard to see them when we're close up, but it'll work. Now, see, this is the issue I'm having. If y'all notice what I'm noticing here, the depth of field has completely given up. It happens a lot. If I put it there, the problem kind of arises any dang ways. See, depth of field is important for managing targets in your photo. Dang, time changing. Actually did not think about changing the time, but I'm pretty sure that just completely changed the whole entire atmosphere of this dang place. What are we looking at night here? I mean, I don't know where they actually at. The whole thing look completely different now. Hold on. That changed everything. What time, what skybox is this? Town? This is definitely not a town skybox. This is, it's one of these at a specific time, but I forget which one. Let me see. Let me turn the light, make it nighttime. That's the only way you're gonna really see which one this is. Matter of fact, one of my presets, use that. It's this skybox, but without the color. Yeah, that's exactly what the heck that skybox is. It's this without the color. It's this with a more of a blue color than a green color, which is pretty dang clean, but it's unfortunate because it just so happens to collide right into what the fuck I was about to do. Go ahead and pull that sword out. The rage is ruining this. I forgot how to use the rage though, it's been a hot minute. Go ahead and absorb that and get it out the way. Too bad you can't disable buffs in this game. I gotta wait a whole dang minute. In my way. The specific look I'm looking for here. Okay, I want her to face this direction. Get it anyways. Sword back out. In a wide stance. He's gonna move her forward a little bit. See where the perfect placement is. So I'm gonna guess right about there should be good. And 14 more seconds and we'll be good. Okay, get back zoomed in. Why her dang boots look so bad? Oh. Wait, hold on. I don't want the gear to be raggedy. I just... Or it looks like she's been in this temple for ages. I don't want the gear to actually be raggedy. We still want it to be clean. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and in contrast down some. I wish the depth of field was working. But it is not. I mean, it is, it's just not working properly. I'm gonna keep that where it was for now. You ain't gonna mess with it then. I'll fix it in editing myself if I got to. Since it ain't really working right. Okay, zoom that out. Why this whole place got amazing textures except for the one spot we decided to make her stand. Whole spot nice as fuck except for that one area. This one area, I mean. Got like 60 pets. Get out the way, man. Oh my goodness. I gotta wait for people to stop being nosy. Put this right about here. Just need that person to get up on out the way. Why everybody that's rolling through this piece half naked, including my own character? Alright, I guess we have to do something else in the meantime. Guess we can focus in on them crazy looking eyes, which you can only see when the breath is blowing. Hold on. Got the contrast too dang high. It looks terrible though. It gets gray pretty dang fast. That's the problem I'm having. Okay, hold on. Let me back out and go back in. Because the depth of field is affecting. It's all blurry. It looks bad. Let's see. Okay, there we go. See, her face is mad blurry. Probably when I changed the depth of field, it affected it. The depth of field in this game is weird. Sometimes it works. A lot of times it don't. Still here, man. God dog. I wanted one face in that direction, but we can't do that with this person. In the way, and now they coming back, dude. Okay. Probably trying to look some stuff up today. I had to look up a lot before we got here too. How the fuck you even get here? That's why the whole video started with me having a swim here through the dang waters. I'm like, how do you actually get there? Well, it seems like you're expected to use your boat, which we did do. Well, I didn't do. I'm sure some people probably did, which was probably the smarter way to do it. My way was faster though. That's why I did it. It was much faster to do it the way that I did it. We could have, you know what I'm saying? We could have what the heck you call it? We could have took the boat. Something tells me if I would have did that, it would have took way longer. And wouldn't have been as fun for the adventure purposes. For the purposes of adventure, it wouldn't have been as fun. That's just the truth. As soon as I took the dang picture. I forgot this is not considered a friendly area, so we have to have good timing here when it comes to doing these photos. Let me see that last one. Still good though, so keep it. What's the more serious looking poses we got? Timing gotta be on fucking perfection, because I always forget that you can't go into slow mode. I guess they don't want you accidentally dying or some crap. Go into slow motion and you got an NPC beating your character's neck in the middle of slow motion. You can't do nothing about it because it doesn't stop until it's done. So now your character's just getting walloped and you can't do nothing about it. Dang it! We can't get on there. There's a clear wall. I was gonna use that. Guess we could put her in front of it. Go like right. Actually, let me go to this side instead. See, right about there should be good. Pull the sword back out. And I think I'm gonna scrap the first one. We were a little too close to the gate. It didn't look as good. Back her up this side. There we go. The dang chair's messing me up. Or the throne, I mean. Or should we do it on the other side? Well, I mean, you can see a little bit more, but the sword makes it off-centered. As we're on this side, it still looks great. You see a little bit less, but the sword makes it equal. Let me see. I'll just take a picture of both and see which one looks better. Because, I mean, in terms of the background, you can still see the background very well because of how far out it is. So that's not really affecting anything. Not too much, at least. Unless I zoom it out even farther. Yeah, see, if I zoom it out even farther, then it looks... Well, now depth of field wants to work. What the fuck? Should I just do it at 100 the whole dang time then? Hold on, let me, I'll figure out which side would be better. At this point, I guess this would be more of her than the background. Now that depth of field all of a sudden wants to work. I'm gonna say right about there. Closer, it's not gonna look proper. I mean, both work actually. I guess I could keep both. Both photos look perfectly fine. Now what would be a good look here? Oh, that side is nice. Say, right about at that angle. No, I guess I should do the far zoom more often for Black Desert. Look how good the dang depth of field look all of a sudden. See, now had I known, I would have been doing it. Sometimes you don't get to, it's hard to know what do and don't work here in good old Black Desert. I love this game, but it do still got a lot of jankiness that don't work sometimes. I'll know when things is working, next moment is not. I'll say right there is perfect. And boom. There you go. Turn her to this direction. Pull that sword back out. Because the clouds at this angle are always that really nice purple, as you can see. Say like right there. Boom. No, the dang snow breath blurred her face. Here we go. And we need one last good one. What would work? What's the stealth mode again? That's the kneel. That's the kneel like the repent, but without the actual repent part. She actually lays down. I mean, this would work. It's a little extra, I would say, but I mean, who gonna complain, you know? This place is pretty as fuck, though. I gotta give it to Pearl. They did a dang good job on this place. It's gorgeous. Actually, matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Because I'm looking back at the castle pictures, I kind of forgot that there's these purple clouds is right here. I should have did something like this. This is pretty. Look at that. Gotta turn that contrast down a little bit though. I almost forgot how to open the menu back. Oh, the contrast ain't even up. It's just dark like that over there. I'm gonna say edge on at 50 then. Snap that right there. Because them purple clouds is pretty. Look at that. We're gonna need that real quick. Okay, now let me turn that contrast back down. We need one last good photo. Last good pose. You know what? Let's grab the horse. You gotta be in at least one. He matches the castle just a little too much not to. See how his dang silhouette is looking? That crap is crazy. Or should I do the other idea that I had with the more of the little bit of saucy look, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know about little. It was literally just gonna be laying on the ground with the dang camera facing directly behind her, but it looks up at the clouds. I'm sure most people would probably like that one more. Including myself, but okay, you know what? We can't do that. I forgot the contrast. Well, not the photo, but the contrast wasn't that dark on those. We got it with her though, so it looked good. It looked good regardless. See, the horse clean though. He is clean. Or what if I just do some of the horse and give him his own photos? Ooh, you know what? That's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. Let me get him back out the way. Gonna do her one little last little saucy photo, and then we're gonna get some of him. We'll create the outfit, create the next outfit for next area. The purple clouds over here in this direction is mad nice. Problem is, how in the world do you make your character face sideways? Okay. Oh boy. That don't. I didn't think she was gonna turn around like that. The angle flat, actually more on that side. Reduce the contrast a little bit. Say about 70 should do. Should do be. It's just about her on the ground. Now with that fucking neck. Actually, that might work just for the spookiness of it, because it's like you be so busy looking at her body, you don't realize that she's looking at you the whole time. You know what? No, yeah, I'm gonna keep that just like that. That crap mad clean. I ain't even gonna lie. Because the person will be so busy looking at the character that they won't realize that she is indeed staring at you. Plus, it is genuinely clean. You see her one eye peeking over her shoulder like that. Oops. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Now, I have no clue what the next zone is going to look like. Why is everything purple around the screen? You see that? It's like mad purple in these areas. The next area, I don't know what that is. I think that's where we're gonna be heading to the lava zones at that point. So that's when we're gonna give her, just did her demon look. Now she has to look like or now when we get to like the hellish looking zones, that's where we're gonna make her look more angelic. Oh, the horse. Let's not forget our horse though. Shadows is moving though. In terms of an angelic looking outfit, I have something for that actually. Let's get that prepared real quick. Gotta turn her eyes back. Actually, no, we're gonna make her eyes all white. That's gonna look crazy. The Divinest with the wings. Gonna keep that undergarment. The boots. Let me see. In terms of boots, I might go with the old school joints. These swashbuckler looking boots. Now, where's the one? There you go. And then gloves, we're good on gloves. And for hairstyle, zoom into her face here. What would be a good hairstyle? That's good, but the head, what's in the head don't really match all that much. That might be the one we could use. Or that right there. I like that. Let's go ahead and get them colors on. That's already good. Or should we do silver? I feel like I do gold too much. Let's go with silver. And if you didn't know how to make silver, you want to learn today. Oh. Hold on. Oh, no. I'm messing up. You were about to learn until I made a mistake there. Ugh, that means I gotta go back to town, so I could change her dang hair, her eyes and crap back. God dog it. Forgot about that. And boom, you make a pure white, and then you go fucking shine, and then blah, you got full silver. We're gonna go silver because I do gold all the dang time. Make the boots straight white as well. And then the undergarment completely white as well. And of course the actual robe itself stays the oh so lovely blade silver. The world's favorite blade silver. Now before we move her back, oh, I didn't mean to hop on the horse. Before we move her back, let's go ahead get the horse his swag out scenes. Because he is swaggy. I mean, he's the reason why there's a reason why he was the first mythical I had to get my hands on. He ain't got enough light though. We're losing light here. Because this the skybox that they're using belongs to something, as I just showed y'all earlier, but with not too much added color. There we go. We still got the zoom. Let's go ahead and put that contrast nice and high so we can keep him with that char black look. Right about there should be good. I dang near don't want you to see him. I want you to see his colors. You feel what I'm saying? And let's angle that. Boom. And then he stood up at the perfect moment too. Well, he already knew, like, yo, look at me. You know what I mean? Hold on, sir. Stand your hand up, sir. Sir. There we go. Gonna do 5 of him. Kind of like I do with my cars on any game I'm playing where I'm doing pictures of cars. I typically will do 5 for cars. If I can't open up and see interior. If I can, then it's 10 like I do anything else. Alright. Let's get on the dang thing, because then I should be able to make him, like, do stands and stuff. Problem is, I don't remember how to do that. Okay, there we go. And we gotta be quick. Oh my god. I hit the mouse on my way out, dude. That worked, though. Ah, almost. It's directly under him, so all you see is his dang chin. It almost worked, though. Let me back up. I hit the mouse on my, when I was trying to back up. I fucking nailed the mouse, dude. All right, hold on. Move the mouse over a little bit. We gotta be quick and fast here. What? It didn't take a picture this time. You said boom. What? You gonna take a picture, man? Shoot. This crap acting wet. Come on. Oh, you can't take. Okay, so the timing isn't in the photo mode. You can't take specialty pictures like that. That's unfortunate. Okay, my timing is off. See the last one? Okay. Yeah, no, it's not letting me take. I can only do them in 1080p. I don't do my photos in 1080p, man. Oh, I forgot you could pull your sword out like that. Okay, well, let's do it. I have to do is like some car pictures then. Go ahead, back him up this direction. Why does his why his horseshoes look like shoes? His horseshoes look like shoes, dude. Boom, and let's get one of him in the front or from the side here. I can see the petals from her outfit flying into his screenshots. And blow. Doom horse captured. Alright, now let's go. We gotta pull back up to what's the name so I can change her eye color and her hair color to something more angelic looking. Probably give her like a shiny silver hair to match the wings, and her eyes I'll probably make them all white because I've never done that before. Alright, the land is starting to turn red. We are here in the zone. Oh, I should have brought my regular Doom horse, dude. Hold on, let's get off the mountain and see. Well, actually, matter of fact, let me show y'all what we did here. Alright. Got the white eyes, the shiny hair that matches the wings perfectly, you know what I'm saying? I figured, since there's gonna be a lot of lava, you know, for the sauciness of the photos, let's go ahead and make her just a little bit more shiny. Who gonna complain, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. This is where the zone begins to have that, the ebony opening. Okay, there's buildings, so we need to be careful. Buildings with no person or persons, it seems. This means we're heading into enemy territory, which for a level 49, of course, is not very good for a place that's rated for level 65. It doesn't have a power level rating. It has a level rating. Okay, so we gotta be careful here. That means she ain't gonna land a shot on any dang thing. Might not die in one hit. Definitely gonna die. Alright, so. Gotta be careful. Wailing altar. See, I just keep seeing fucking node managers, man. Which means we're getting in danger, ma'am. Why the heck you got all them robes on in this place? You know it's hot as fuck here. There's nothing but lava in the area. We're gonna try to go deeper here. Get on back on the horse. Let me get back on the horse. They're not gonna catch. They're not gonna be able to catch this dang horse. I'm not worried about my horse. I'm worried about her more, honestly, because the horse has 46,000 health. She has 1,200. Oh, because I took my gear off. Hold on. I might use this spot right here. I don't see no enemies. I wanted to be a little closer to the castle, but there's no enemies here. You know what? We did say we're gonna do multiple, so that could be for her demon hunter look. As we're right now for her angelic look, we could easily make use of this right here. Look at that. The way she look at the eyes. Matter of fact, let me see. Is this a good spot, or should we go to somewhere where there's more mountains, more mountainous? I'm thinking somewhere just a bit more mountainous. Though it does look great. I kind of wanted her for this. I kind of wanted her maybe to be a little closer to the building, but at the same time, maybe that should be her crusader look. Make her like all gold armor and crap. Or should I just go to that lower platform? Is that a stairway I'm looking at? Could we climb? It's not a stairway. It's like a spine of something. Okay, I have an idea. We go to that platform right there, we'll be good. I want to be able to see the lava. We'll easily be able to see the sky. There's more than enough sky. Not a whole lot of mountains in this area. I want to see more. From what I can tell, there's no NPCs in the area yet. We good for now. I don't know if something's supposed to spawn here, but it hasn't yet, so make use. Let us make use until then. Come on, horse. Okay, you know what? Let's keep him right here, as a matter of fact. I'll remember how to get back up. I don't trust that horse. He don't know how to climb. He got hooves. He can't climb. He can't grab nothing. I'll be extra careful, but at the same, on the edge of danger. What is that? What that is? Hold on. Hopefully no NPCs. I don't see no red dots, so we might be good. Oh, it's another castle? Oh, shoot. Looks like we got a new spot. Yeah, I was trying to go down there, but I'd rather use this. More knowledge? I'll take it. Okay, I'm not seeing no NPCs, so we should be good. I'm about to use this. We're gonna make it a little brighter out here, though. Wonder, is there any skybox that will give us the proper fiery look that we might be looking for here? How does this go? Careful now. Careful now. Oh, it's pretty dang high. We're gonna go all the way up then. The heck kind of castle is this? Place is oh, we went the wrong way. Hold on. Careful jump. Try not to speed it through the what's names. Okay, she got a lot of mobility. The old character, and she got her fishing set on right now. Her dang mobility is through the roof at the moment. One of those dang tall fools you see in the one quest line. See, the issue I'm having is I kind of wanted to be able to see some lava in the photos, though. Like, this is cool. But I would like to see some lava. Oh my goodness, man. If this was Warcraft, we would have been dead as first, boy. God dog, man. It's a good thing this is Black Desert, baby. Because if that was if that was Warcraft, we would have been 100% dead, baby. Well, unless we was on a rogue or something. Holy crap. For a druid, I did not mean to do that. Took the wrong step. Wait, there's a platform there? Shoot, I'm going right there then. I was right here. This is what it's all about. Video game photos is similar to doing real life photos. Why? Because in real life, I gotta figure out where the fuck I want to take my camera. Not right now, because it's hot as fuck, and I ain't trying to burn my camera out. But when the time comes and it finally cools down in this goddamn desert, you gotta figure out where the fuck you trying to go. Yeah, see, look at that. See that? Now that's what I wanted to see. You feel me? Look at that. I wanted to see some lava, man. Let's go ahead and darken that a bit. Zoom out so we can still see the sky as well. If you're already doing the little poses and whatnot, let me go ahead and hurry up and snap it. Why'd it do it so fast? Why was it in 1080p? I think because of the area we're in, they're not going to let us do bigger than 1080p, which is unfortunate, but I mean, most people are still rocking 1080p screens, so it's not the biggest problem. I just prefer to do more than 1080. But it's all good. Let's keep it going. Let's try that one more time, because boom. Was not ready. Oh, that was whack. It wasn't at the top of her hands. Right about there. Zoom out a little bit too. See the full fit. Restart. One time. Okay. There we go. Turn her toward the lava. A lantern? What is that? Something glowing right there. Lantern, like somebody left a lantern. I would think that something like that would most definitely melt. I doubt it is a lantern, probably just some random light that they put there. Boom. Alrighty. Can we get a little lower? We go out of that real quick. All right, am I gonna be able to climb back up? That's my problem. Boy, that wasn't a good sign. Oh no! No! You gotta be kidding me! I fucking knew it, man. Dang, son. Okay. Well, there you go. You can't get too close. Oh, this is considered a safe spot. Okay, good. So I ain't got to run all the way back. All right, we're going back down. Okay, it's a good thing I was wearing my fishing gear, so nothing was actually affected. Okay. I doubt I got gems in any of this. This is Tibovian, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember. I ain't got no gems. I ain't even worried about gems, bro. I don't do no dang hard grinding. Fishing, baby. That's what this character been doing for the last who knows how long. This go stay. How low into the lava can we actually get, though? That's what I'm wondering. Can you get any lower? I guess not, because we were standing right there when she just burned to death just now. So let's not do that again. Actually, I like this little spot right here. Okay, turn around. See, now we're even closer to the lava. Can I back the time up at all? No, cannot, because then it immediately turns the skybox into something else. I don't know what skybox is red like this though. This is red. One of these, their skybox turns red early in the morning, but it has to look the same, of course. Let's make this quick, of course. I forget which one. Oh. I wasn't thinking this one, but that looked pretty dang good. What about Crimson Inn? Okay, there we go. I would say one of these turn red. That's actually better. So let me scrap the first 3 we did. Because that looked way better. Now she really looked like, you know what I mean? Really looked like she's in the depths, dude. This is slightly sideways. Let's move her back over to the spot. Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Now that's the one. If one of these get red. Red Dead Redemption. Okay. Right there. Quickly. Quickly. There we go. Ah, yes. Now we're back in full scale as well, so that's good. But I forgot that was the pose we did last. Hold on. I wasn't ready for that. I was waiting. I was expecting that one. There we go. And then restart that one more time. No! Restart that one more time. There we go. It's all about timing. Delete that last one. Get real nice and close. Let's go ahead and reduce that depth of field. God dog. Her dang hair is colliding with her hair. See her hair through her hair. What kind of crap is that? See, now we got no depth of field. Why does it do that? One moment you got depth of field, next moment you don't. I gotta fix that. Somebody fucking send this to Pearl Abyss. Fix your depth of field, man. One moment it worked, next moment it don't, god dog it. I'll put that back where it was. There. Trying to get a close-up, but I can't because then the depth of field stops working how it's supposed to all of a sudden. Been working fine the whole time, then all of a sudden it don't want to work no more. How's somebody supposed to work with this, huh? Let me see here. What would be a good pose that we could do for a angel who is clearly within the depths? Okay, that looks good. Hold on. Okay, one more time. Right about there. One more time. Zoom out a little. Nah, let's go back in. Right, one more time. Okay. Timing is now. There we go. The whole dang thing is blurry though. Only thing you can see is the side of her face and a portion of her arm. And see, look, when you try to reduce the intensity, as soon as you hit 10, it just changes, man. You still need her to be in the dang photos. That crap don't be working. I'm gonna have to edit it myself. It might blur out her wings though. The one I used to edit isn't exactly the best of the best. So it's probably gonna blur her wings, which we don't want, of course. You see, as soon as you move that joint, his character's just immediately blocked out. As you can see, no matter what the heck I do, it ain't really changing much or nothing. Right there. This is how I usually do my photos. It's super close up because you can see the details and everything better. As or with the other one, you can see more of the world around the character. But if it ain't working, it ain't working. I'm gonna just have to do some after editing. See what I can do with that. Yeah, it's not changing. It's not changing. Okay, whatever, man. I have to do some After Effects editing. Okay, where were we at? Out there? Boom, okay. And right there. And boom. And then we'll delete the last one, because that crap was mad blurry. You couldn't even see nothing, bro. Now, I'll do at least one close-up so people can see the crazy look on her dang face. You know, good capture of the wings. And then mute a pose. Face her the other direction so we can get a little bit of sunlight. Let me see here. Be a good pose for this. The first half of work. Right there where she looks nice and serious. And let's get some angle on that. You gotta capture that first part, right when she looking real serious. That right there, that's what we looking for. Let me pull that down just a little bit. Oops, I done took a picture on accident. Okay. Ooh, how the heck I'm gonna capture that? I just realized how quickly that starts. Let me try again. Boom. Took the picture before I hit the pose. And that worked perfectly. Now let's back her up directly at the sun. So when she do the little arm pose thing, we can see the sun right behind her. Actually, hold on, that's a good one too. Right as she does it. Right there. That might actually be better than the first one we did. Let me see. The first one I made her do that pose. Okay, no, the first one was good. Because the angle was different. That one too. And let's see. What's one last good one we can do? Her face off to the side here. Thinking the one I usually like to do. And that is the turn around to look at the camera. Yeah, about there should be good. See the full side, you know what I mean? And blah, that's a full 10, my good peepers. Now we gotta pull up to another spot. And we gotta change the way she looks again. We gotta make her look normal again. Ah, yes. How you doing, brother? Sister. I thought it was, it looked like a dude at first. I was far away. You know how Black Desert NPCs be. They'd be a little blurry till you get up close. Now, what's some good paladin looking armor we can make her rock? Unfortunately, Dark Knights never got the Eagle Talon armor, which to me is some of the best looking armor in the game. Not just because, you know what I mean, the characters of the booty be hanging out and whatnot, but just also because it is a genuinely good set of armor. If I remember where it is, I can show you what that looks like right now. I'm sure my long-time players know what I'm talking about. That is, it's a real crown eagle. Is this the one? I don't think this is it. I don't know what this is. No, I got that actually. This is the one Dark Knights did get. Okay, so not the eagle. I forgot what it's called. It's been so long since I've seen it. It's a set of armor that... Dang, I forgot about that set. It's a set of armor that looks real armor-like. Of course, until you get to the bottom half of the armor, because, you know, this is Black Desert after all. I forgot what it's called, though. It's a real old set, so maybe I gotta keep scrolling down. What the heck is the Gloomy Fox? Yikes. You don't ever see my ranger wearing that. That is... ugly. If I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, that is... not the wave. I do not remember what it's called, peoples. I unfortunately cannot show you what I'm talking about because it's been a long time since I've seen it. But I genuinely have no clue what the name is. I thought it was the Crown Eagle. It is not. It's a set of armor though that's real nice. The Dark Knights never got it. Let me try somebody else. Let me try I know for a fact the Valkyrie gotta have it. Valkyrie for sure, brother, gotta have it. The armor set. No, not Hyperion. Dang, what the heck is it called? I thought it was the Crown Eagle. But I guess not, because I don't see crap. I don't see nothing. We in all the old school stuff. I remember all these old sets. Not that. Definitely not that. Dang, son. I'm sure some of my old, some of the people who've been around for a minute know what the heck I'm talking about. Is this it? I think this is it. I'm not 100% sure, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this might be it. This seems like this is only something she got, so I could be wrong. Anyways, let's head on. Okay, so we do have the front end of the castle, which has the same kind of look. My guess is it's gonna be a whole lot more red. You gotta think of a good Crusader outfit for her to wear, but still have that, you know, that fine look to it. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, what the dilly is, boy? I'm trying to think though. It's been a long time since I've used a lot of this gear, so I do not remember what some of it looks like. But we're going for a Crusader look, so obviously it's got to be heavily armored, which would be this, this, this. But also at the same time, oh yeah, this joint too, and this joint. Probably still want it to be more on that saucier side. Let me see here real quick, since we over here now. Matter of fact, we're gonna need a good weapon too. Oh, look at these marsh looking areas. Might have to use that stuff too. Let's get a good weapon going, because obviously we're gonna need some a weapon for these poses too. We're going for a Crusader look. Let me see. Where's my what's the names? Let me see. Anthrax. I'm thinking the Phoenix joint, but the keyless one might be pretty good too. It's pretty straightforward looking weapon. But the dang swashbuckler one too is gonna be pretty nice. Look at the size of that dang thing. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll with the swashbuckler looking joint. I like how it's got that real saber look, that real pirate saber look. In terms of armor, what the heck should we do? I don't know why I turned into Yoda for a slight bit there when I said, That's good. Unless we say forget it and go the unrealistic Crusader armor look. Like my warrior on Warcraft. Running around whooping people in bikini armor. That's pretty good. I haven't seen this armor in a minute. That might work. Make it mostly like a golden white. Ooh, yeah, golden white. I just now thought about that. I wasn't thinking about it the whole time. But a golden white with those tall boots. You see, that look pretty clean. And then once we mesh all the colors together, let me see. Let's see. Let's make sure first. So for the boots, we said I said we said. Yeah, see, that already look clean. See, I always make her rock these boots. The tall boots are always some of the best looking boots, so no surprise there with that one. Oh shoot, it's already kind of white and gold. Must have been a theme I was using from a long time ago. Oh yeah, all of it's white and gold already, pretty much. Except clearly the giant rose on her shoulder should definitely be, I would say, gold, maybe. Let me see. Nah, maybe a little too much. I forgot I had that big-headed little thing in my on her dang back. I do not like that thing, but it was very helpful for her fishing. So, well, if we want her to fish a little better, we're gonna need it. And I had I had some extra pearls on me, so I'm like, may as well. Oh, look, that already look clean. Okay, I'm feeling that. I think we're gonna go with this right here. Oh wait, her weapon. Yeah, see, the weapon is black and gold. That was from a long time ago. That was Halloween, I believe. There we go. Alright, let's pull up to the castle, and I'll see if I'll stick with this, and if not, then maybe she'll be wearing another set by the time we start recording again. Are they shooting lasers at me? What the fuck was that? And I looked back and there was fucking gold mist every dang where. They trying to kill me. Cause they know I'm trying to pull up to the castle when I'm not supposed to be. There's a vendor right there. What the fuck he said way out here? Oh, hold on. Knowledge. Always gotta grab the knowledge. I don't need nothing, Buster. I understand it's all hot out here and crap and you in them dang roads, but don't mean you gotta be disrespectful to everybody else, you know what I mean? Pick a different job, buddy. Look how this crap look crazy out here. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on, you know what I mean? We gotta take some more scenery shots real quick while we're here. This whole dang video is nothing but non-stop photography. Usually when I'm doing videos, there's not this much photos being taken. I usually do 30 per video, but because this is a new zone, oh yeah, we definitely gotta make it darker. Because it is nighttime anyways. That right there is clean, really shows you the lava and the mist and all that. Usually I'm just, you know, I snap pictures of the characters and I keep it moving, but because we're in a new zone, we actually gotta stop to take pictures of more. I don't see no NPCs, so I think we might actually be able to go down here and take more pictures. Hopefully we don't burn up to death again. That was hilarious though. We just obtained some knowledge. I wasn't expecting her to burn to death, but I guess I should have expected that considering we were right there at the lava. I was thinking too Warcraft and not Black Desert. Black Desert is usually a little bit more literal with their things, and that proved it, because as soon as we got down there, we died. Oh, there's a person here. Hey, no, it happens. Shouldn't have been down here. What the fuck you doing down here, sir? I'm all helpless. Why the heck you come down here? I ain't going no place where there's 10 tons of lava, okay? It's ridiculous. I hear wings? What the heck is that? This game trying to hit me with some Fallout 4 paranoia. Come on now. Stop that. Okay, we're pretty much right outside the castle, so now we will continue to record as we take pictures. I like this spot a lot. This zone gives me some serious either Oblivion or Doom vibes, you know what I'm saying? I barely played either one of them. Actually, matter of fact, what am I talking about? I never touched a single Doom game in my life. I just know what the game is. You feel me? It's been around long enough, and I've been around long enough to know. Oblivion, I've played a little bit of that. But enough to know. So it's one of those games you can't not know. It's old. You don't know it. It's like, have you been paying any attention? Type of thing, you know? It's a pretty dang well-known set of games there. Let's move in closer. Hopefully no NPCs as we move up. I don't need a dead horse, and I don't need a dead Korean lady, alright? Lumbering. That's just the name of the place. It's just called Lumbering. Where are we at? Am I going? Oh, shoot, I'm way away from the castle. We're at the ancient ruins. See what this looks like real quick. I'm taking as many pictures as possible for this, since it's new zone, kind of like I did for the Yulukita episode way back then. I was taking a picture of every dang thing. Didn't matter if we were supposed to be there taking a picture of it or not. It was brand new zone, which means anything was fair game to be snapped. Boom. What's that? 6? So we need 4 more. Let's save the rest for when we get into the castle, because I'm sure it'll look pretty amazing up there. Alright. As we go, I mean, yeah, I like this right here. This is pretty dang crazy. Where are the NPCs at, though? Do you only see them when you do the quest? Because if you only see the NPCs when you do the quest, that's kind of, I could pull up with so many dang characters here. Okay? And just be snapping. Because there's some zones we ain't even seen yet. Like the ones with all the spiky areas. And we ain't seen that yet. That's down here. We passed by a little bit, but we ain't really fully seen it quite yet. So, I'm trying to pull up. Okay, let's hurry this up. What the heck? Why is he going backwards? Go forward. What the fuck? Who really just tried to go backwards on me? Man. No, maybe I should let him run and do his own thing, because clearly we shouldn't be at the wheel with what the fuck I almost just did just now. He would have died and she would have died. Then I would have really, then I would have actually been a little upset. Because the horse actually loses stats, I think. I mean, he gets counted on his record that he died. Nobody want a dead horse. Record of a dang dead horse, dude. Castle is considerably different. How do you get in here? Oh, I see you now. I'll back up. I wasn't expecting it to turn green upon getting up here, with all the orange lava and whatnot. But I mean, I guess that's the look they went for. Not bad. It's just not what I expected. Okay, we here. Back to the side here. I can fix that though, so it's all good. Ooh, what's this? Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Go ahead. Put that back. Let's go ahead and fix this time color here. Not really a fan of the green look for a fiery zone. Let's go ahead and make that nice and red. We'll use that red. This one's prettier due to the time. Red is more up there. This is one of those joints where, unfortunately, is red depending on your character's depth. So since we're kind of high up, it's a lot of blue. Not very much red. That could be, though, because I haven't put it in the proper position. Oh, nope. Oh, boy. Why it look like that? That'll work. That right there is nice. Are you kidding me? I just backed out on accident. God, dog. Hold on. I can't believe I just did that. I set it to the time we wanted and then backed out on accident. And now let's go ahead and put that contrast down a little bit. I'm gonna say about 80 should do. That right there. Passed by it a couple times on accident. Zoom that out. And a little farther back. Maybe no, they definitely intended it to be green, because look how green the hue of the metals still are after we turned it red. It's still looking mad green. But even when we make it bright, it's still green. Back that up back to red then. Still looks fine, so that's okay. Oops. Always accidentally hit the dang Steam button. We don't need no Steam photos. I'm gonna have to take a lunch break after this. I am starving like Marvin. Get a little closer here. Really see it. Is that another throne? I'm guessing that's what all those thrones are for, is you pull up to the throne and you start their boss fights. Hey. Picture of the throne directly. Fairly dang pretty right there. Oh, that there's a full 10. Now what the heck we gonna do with her? Does this fit really match? Well, match. It's not really supposed to match. It was just like she was I messed that up. She ain't really supposed to be matching. Just look like she's supposed to be up here like looking at the pure corruption. Should we keep it green? That Crusader look. I kinda like the green. But I feel like it's not gonna match what we're trying to do with her here. Unless we just call it. I mean, we have done 3 amazing sets now, so The first one was more casual. The second one, she looked kind of like alien-ish, demonish. And the second one, she looked like the angel. Because this green is not, it's not really going to mesh with what I'm trying to do with her right here, right now. But at the same time, we do have already quite a few amazing looking sets. So if we can't think of nothing, that's fine. Yeah, if I can't think. Push down that contrast a little bit. I mean, she still got that Crusader look. What the heck? Never seen that before. I can't remember the last time I made her wear this outfit. No, that's good. One of these days, I'll start up another episode and we'll do something with this. At the moment, I just ain't got no ideas. We've done quite a dang bit. 65 photos is the most I've ever done for one photo session, so we've been at this for a hot minute now. This might be the longest Black Desert session to date. Our Black Desert sessions usually don't last this long because things typically get done pretty fast, but when we got a whole new zone to work with, you know, there's a reason it's going to last a little longer than normal. With that being said, my good peoples, plus I still do got to record some other stuff, some other sessions. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Share with your people join Legendary Clean Sports Channel, become legendary. I do all things photography, virtual, real life, and sometimes AI. What the heck happened to my light? Check out all the links in the description. Might find some stuff you might like. Check out the new merch. Stuff is mad swaggy. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, get up on out of here. I'm out.